And now the next game begins. Sim City. Well, it should be LadsLadsLads. So that's a bit of a... so it is LadsLadsLads versus 5Snakes1Charmer. We built Sim City. Well, no one has that in their head. We built Sim City on Rocket. Alright, let's see the bans coming out now. So they have banned Doom. We've been seeing Doom quite a lot in the mid lanes quite a bit. It's really strong considering his ultimate as well. Obviously, no, I think everyone would understand that by now. It's pretty pog. It's pretty pog. But in return, they will ban. They will respect ban Reshi's Pangolier. And they will ban that, so sorry Resh. No Pango for you. And they banned Arc Warden as well. On the side of LadsLadsLads. I think they actually had a scrim with them at one point, maybe. Can't remember if it was this team or a different team, and they might have got Arc Wardened. But nonetheless, they will ban that. See what comes up now. It's not even Shawnee captain. It's not even Chris. Reshi's decided to mark himself as captain. What's going on? Oh, this is really chill actually. I'm really enjoying this stream. I'm really happy that this opportunity's come. And they will pick a first pick Grimstroke. As we said before, it's not strong as we saw against the Timbersaw, but where am I going with that? What I'm trying to say is Grimstroke isn't the strongest POS 5 unless you've got something good which works with it, like we saw in those fights then, like the Laguna Soulbind, like stuff like that. It's strong then, but if you haven't got anything to go with it, then it's pretty much useless. Lich is still in the pool, so they can pick a Lich. But in return, they've just picked a really strong POS 5, which is... Can I get some things out here? Okay. How do I... Ah, there we go. Pog. There we go, awesome. But oh, look at that, yeah. There's the Lena, boys. That's what we wanted to see. There's the Lena. So they've already got something to go with. Oh god, my desk is shit. So yeah, they've got a Lena there. So nice little Laguna Blade to go with the Soulbind. Oh my god, and they've picked a Spectre. Okay, I don't think they're happy about that. However, it is a second pick. Even though it's a strong carry, it can potentially be countered if they pick the right stuff and make sure that it's pressured. So now they know that this is on the safe lane already. So now, if your boy Reshi decides to try and take this down and captain his way to try and stop them from doing it. Look, they banned this fence. See, look, they know this fence a strong counter and they will go ahead and ban it. This fence big strong. Especially against the Spectre. But unfortunately in that previous game, Spectre was just way too fat. She had a butterfly as well. So they were insanely strong. Harry, how can you use my emotes if you're not a subscriber? What the hell? How's that work? Unless it just doesn't show it up in the chat. Well, they have gone ahead and banned Anti-Mage as well. Anti-Mage being another counter to Spectre. Not due to the fact that he does a lot of damage, but the fact that he can just blink out of Haunt. He can melt down Spectre's mana to the point that she can't use Spectral Dagger anymore or Manta Style or anything like that. It's kind of like a situational counter kind of thing. Doesn't like screw up a hero very much, it's just harder to go against. Ah, channel point. Wait, do I have channel points? Is that a thing? Oh crap, it is! I didn't even know I had chart. What the... Man, see, this is how long I haven't streamed for. I haven't streamed in, like, 9 months. So... I am a bit confused. Like, yeah, it was 9 months ago since I last streamed, and that's when I used to just do round 2 streams. But now we're on to the big boys. Now we're doing Dota casts. Because your boy wants to get into casting. That's what it is. But it would help if my frickin' brain didn't decide to label the stream as frickin' Vil the Void. Like an idiot. I've just ruined my chances. But they will go ahead and they will pick an axe. So a nice pick off there for both of those supports there. Lena could be a post 2, but I doubt it. It could be a bamboozle.
5 seconds left.
But they have picked that axe there. Oh, look, they banned Clockwork and they banned Nature's Prophet as well. As we saw, Clockwork was very strong in that game. Even though he's just a pos 4, he just is able to initiate so well. Gives those teams like initiations like what they're missing. Because usually most of your pub games, I think some of you will relate to me. Usually when everyone wants to pick what they want, they don't have these initiation tools to actually win a fight or for the heroes to have any impact. Like, I'll just pick like a really bad example. Like, you don't want Sniper freaking frontlining, do you? And initiating. That's a no-no. So, it's like basic heroes like that which can't initiate themselves, and if they do, they'll get screwed. But something like a Clock, which can initiate in, and then Sniper in the backline's actually doing his damage and stuff like that, then, you know, it's good. Yeah, I know you're poor, Lotus, because the 30 series, the 30 series Nvidia cards came out, and you have a 20 series. Oh, you poor soul. But Phoenix is in the pool, so they are able to pick Phoenix. Phoenix Axe being a indeed big, nice little combo they've got there on the top lane. But in return, they will pick the Mars, so they do have potential to actually catch the Phoenix before he can even use Egg. If he doesn't invest in any items in armor, because I'm presuming this Mars will go a Desolator like last game, maybe perhaps. Hi Chunk, hi everyone. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is the last game that's happening, and then there's more tomorrow. Just waiting on their pick now. They're still thinking about this 4th pick. If it is Lena and Mars, I don't think Spectre's going to have a fun time. Unless... Okay, they've just picked an Ursa. Okay. This is going to be strong against Spectre and Phoenix. I'm not going to lie. I remember playing a Terrorblade against an Ursa before, and you think like Fury Swipes won't do a lot of damage, especially against a base armor of like 38 or something stupid. But it's insane once he starts to get around about +8 stacks on his Fury Swipes, and then it just doesn't care about your armor at all. No, don't sell your 2080. No. The value's like more than halved. You won't be able to sell it much for now. It's more than half, actually. It's so sad what's happened. A massive F to all those that have 2070. Even me, I have a 2070 RTX. But I'm not looking to upgrade at this moment in time, so I don't really care. I only play Dota anyway. But Ursa also has the combination with his Fury Swipes, allowing him to take out the Phoenix Egg as well. So that's a really nice pick there from the Lads. Let's go, lads. See what they'll pick for the 5th pick. It's a Magnus! Oh no! They've picked a Shawnee Magnus. I think it is a Shawnee Magnus. But in return, they will pick an SF. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens actually in the mid lane. So I think Resh is a pos 4? Huh. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes, boys. See how this goes. So the game... regarding safe lane, Spectre Wyvern versus Lena Mars. Resh is going to keep up that harass on Lena. I'm sure. With the insane attack range and the Dragon Slave, it's not going to be nice. Yep, surely Magnus, of course it is. But on the other lanes, like what, Phoenix Axe, that's going to be really hard to go against. Not so much with getting Ursa on the lane, because Ursa counters Axe, but if they're smart with cutting the waves and like pressuring when they need to with level 3, he needs level 3 counter Helix, and then he'll be able to actually try and push this Ursa out lane. But we'll see. Oh! Okay, so Wyvern's rotating bottom as well as the Phoenix. Looks like Phoenix is going to rush a Veil, because he's got a crown. Yeah, I think they're going to rush Veil on Phoenix. That's a definite sign there. What the hell's going on? I got a caster following me on the map. What the hell? Oh, they've paused the game. Phoenix is gone, boys. Might as well keep this music on whilst the game's paused. And then can turn it off. You like Dire Team? Yeah, Dire Team does look good, especially with Sunray and Spectre combo, along with the Axe. Axe can blink in and try and stop any one of these, maybe perhaps even the Magnus, for example, but I'm sure Magnus will just stay in the back lines and try and get off a good RP. But we'll see nonetheless. What's... Man is gone anyway, he's gone. But he will need to buy some raindrops in lane, I think, especially against the Shadow Fiend, who's just going to try and abuse him with Shadow Rays at the lane. Indeed, he has gone 3 mangoes as well. And Spectres got Kumas. What's that is? Where is she? He's gone Ring of Basilius to keep up that regen. Who won last game? It was... I'll show you right now. It was ADHD Victory. So ADHD won the last game, boy. 33-24. They turned it around really well. Kuros, Spectre, big brain. So ADHD Victory against Name in Progress. There's not much going on now. I guess we just like sit around and just wait. There's not much to analyze other than just items and what's going to happen on lane. Surely it's Wyvern top. They wouldn't put Phoenix as 5, no way. Phoenix gets Veil. Like he's rushing now. Yeah, it's definitely a Phoenix 4. Yeah, don't worry about it, Simo. It's cool, man. I'm more than willing to talk to chat right now. There's not much going on anyway. But Axe hasn't got... Ursa's got a bit of regen. But Axe, he's rushing boots. And if he goes Windlace as well, then I think it's going to work out well against Ursa. But Ursa has Inkswell as well. So now they actually have some really nice heroes to work with Grimstroke now. Look at it. I like the combinations here. So they've got Mars ult, they've got Lockdown with Spear, Lockdown with Lightning Strike Array, the Laguna Blade to work with Soulbind. They've got an RP as well to get them all in and lock them down, along with Empower for the Ursa to farm up as well and do extra damage. The picks are really nice. The picks are insanely nice. Whereas on the other hand, on the Dire side, they've got Wyvern to stop the counteract of the RP as well, which is great. They've got Egg, which will be insanely good with the curse. Sorry, yeah. The curse will be insane with Egg, and then they just put Egg on top of curse, and then they won't be able to get it unless they have BKB, along with the Spectre Haunt. They've got Requiem as well to force them back from Egg if need be as well. But I guess they won't really want that. They want to try and catch them in it. But they have Axe Cool as well, so they've got lockdowns. They've got insane ults. But at the moment, the synergy on Lads is insane. It is big. Are they all back now? They are indeed. Can we go? And it begins. Alright, awesome.
Okay, where were we?
So yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Magnus, on the Radiant side, he will definitely need to buy some raindrops, especially against this SF, and a few healing salves if he doesn't want to be forced off lane, which is indeed
30 seconds.
Shadow Fiend's job, in order to force off a mid-core. But Magnus can just rotate to jungle anyway and just farm up with his Empower, so it's not a problem. Well, it'll be interesting to see what items Ursa will go if Magnus does decide to rotate to the jungle. If he will go a Battle Fury or if he'll just rush an Abyssal Blade. So it looks like they'll secure both runes top.
Okay, Nico. Lay your
Yeah,
cards right.
they secure both of them runes, but Axe in return will secure that, so just 2/2 runes going the side of there. I'll take off the music now, and we can focus in. Spectre's got an Observer Ward in his inventory, but Grimstroke prepped and ready with that Sentry Ward. Just waiting for him to place it. Still got it in his inventory, hasn't placed it yet. But as we said before, out comes the Razors. I think most of the people in here are rooting for Radiant side at the moment. It's your boy Reshi D. As well as me. But I can't be I don't know what the word is. Oh, the Lightning Strike Array coming out onto the Wyvern. Pushing the Wyvern back, as I said before, that insane harass from Lena. It's going to pay off. Potentially. Mars is going to have a fun time. He does have some mangoes, still abuses raises, but I presume he's just going to wait till he's level 3 and then start pushing out those raises, then try and force him off lane. On the other hand, Fury swipes, still, it's only level 1, so it's not going to do that much damage. Oh, but the Battle Hunger coming out onto Grimstroke. Grimstroke's falling a bit low. He doesn't have Icarus dive, but he does have Fire Spirits. Oh, he could actually potentially die from this. No, it just comes off and he's able to survive. Jesus. Salve is out along with Inkswell as well. He doesn't have Icarus dive. It will connect as well, but the Fire Spirit's stopping him from getting out those final right clicks. And he will be safe, and he is now level 2, so he does have that Icarus dive now. On the other hand, level 3 SF now, so SF using all those mangoes to try and pressure this Magnus out. He doesn't have another raise though, he doesn't have enough mana to try and cancel that salve, but he will right click him. He's doing a lot of damage right now. He will secure, oh, it's a first blood top onto Wyvern. Final right click, so he decided to put a level into Fiery Soul. Get that extra damage. Yeah, that's it, bias, that's it, thanks. Thanks, G-Snake. Oh, the Battle Hunger coming out onto Ursa. So yeah, he's pressuring him nicely. Like, he only has 1 level in his Fury swipes right now, which doesn't allow him to do very much damage. Oh, the spear coming out. Just pushing him back. These guys faltering a little bit low. They will retreat back and just take this creep wave underneath their tower. So yeah, as I was saying, they only have 1 level in Fury Swipe right now, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. I don't know if Ursa will decide to level up some points into Fury Swipes, considering the Fire Spirits. I presume he would want to, or else he's not going to get a kill. I don't think. Oh. Wow, Icarus Dive coming out there and securing the kill on the courier.
What idiot got it killed?
It looks like he just wants to go Earthshock and completely dominate this Axe out of lane. And it looks like Mars was taking a bit of damage there thanks to the Wyvern. So he's going to pop a Self. However, SF here, he's got a Clarity now. He's able to just dominate Magnus in the mid lane. 2 raises coming out there. And he's very low, so he's going to have to maybe perhaps call in a Self. He only has a Tango for regen as well. So he's not having a lot of fun at this moment in time. So SF doing his job correctly.
I wasn't aware you were capable of speech,
The Fire Spirit's coming out onto Grimstroke. Grimstroke's in a bit of trouble. He does have Icarus Dive, so he can go in for one more. His Fire Spirits are level 3, and Battle Hunger is on Ursa. Fire Spirits will come out onto Ursa. Oh, it may be a kill on Ursa, actually. Another Fire Spirit ready. Inkswell coming out onto Ursa, but Ursa will fall back. And there's a kill! SF being able to dive underneath the tower and take out Magnus. Yes, I can. Sorry, my bad. There you go. Something I always forget. I need to remember to do that more. Oh. Lightning Strike Array coming out. Mars falling a little bit low, but the spear does connect onto Spectre. Spectre now in the trees, but Fairy Fire does get popped. And the Lightning Strike Array coming out. They're getting low, but they're able to get the final kill onto Spectre. Spectre will fall down. But in return, Mars was able to kill Grimstroke bottom as well. That's a nice kill there, but they are really low now. They have no regen at all, apart from 1 Tango. And they've got raindrops now, so Mars is able to tank some of that damage from the Splinter Blast. And in CS-wise, SF, he's up there now. Thanks to pushing this Magnus off lane, he's just able to secure his farm freely. However, they are drawed in CS right now. Even though SF does have... Okay, Magnus has just turned level 6 now. He still hasn't bought any raindrops yet. Might not want to go. He does have a Salve, however, for the next time he does decide to harass him. So we'll fall back, and Spectre here trying to chase him down. On the other hand, Axe is just enjoying the time of his life right now. Whereas Mars is underneath his tower again. Trying to secure some last hits there. He will get those last hits with his God's Rebuke and the Spear. Here comes the TP now. Oh, SF, maybe perhaps in a bit of trouble here. The Lightning Strike Array comes out, stopping him from doing a Shadow Raise. But in return, the Phoenix coming out along with the Fire Spirits. Lightning Strike Array coming out. Hasn't got the kill yet onto Lina, but SF will secure that kill. However, Magnus will RP Phoenix underneath the tower and secure that kill on Phoenix. But trades going in there now. Pos 4 for Pos 4 for each of their mids. However, Axe is now in some trouble here. Earthshock coming out. Is he able to escape? He's too fast thanks to his phase boots and the windlace that I did recall him purchasing. And he kills his courier as well and TP's out. Oh dear me. How long is the stream delay, Mr. Streamer? I think it's 20 seconds. Because my internet's bad, you see. So at this moment in time, so Ursa's not able to do very much. Oh, okay, this is, okay, so he's maxed his Battle Hunger, actually. Against this Ursa, so it seems like this is doing most of its damage right now. But he could have potentially just gone 3 levels into counter Helix. And hurt this Ursa on lane. Oh, there is a rotation here, Phoenix now. Oh my god, that is the biggest creep camp I've seen in a while. On the other hand, it looks like SF may rotate top, but they do see this thanks to Magnus farming this camp over here. And they've just pinged it now. But it looks like SF may potentially want to try and farm this camp. Looks like they do want to contest this, but the raise is coming out, taking all that. But the spear and the lightning strike array coming out, but an earth shock now onto the wyvern could be a potential kill secure, but Grimstroke also having a bit of trouble here as well. Grimstroke will fall, maybe. Yeah, Grimstroke will fall, but wyvern in return will fall as well. Nax is able to get a secure kill there. Well, the lightning strike array just missing, but the spear does come out. Courier potentially killed. Does take the courier. Courier down.
Worked as a courier once. Absolutely degrading.
Oh, it looks like 2 minutes. I think it might be 2 minutes. Oh, the game! The game, yes. The game is 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, they've put 2 minute delay on the game for stream sniping. The lightning strike array coming out onto the Phoenix along with the spear as well, connecting with the Mars ultimate. Salve, the slave coming out onto Phoenix, but the God's rebuke was saved. And does secure the kill there onto Phoenix. Phoenix down. 17 seconds. So on the other hand, Ursa's just going to farm up this jungle now. That's all he can do. Axe has actually forced him out thanks to this battle hunger. Well, he's now finally put a level into his battle, his Berserker's Call. Whereas on the other hand, SF, he has pressured this Magnus off lane slightly, but just thanks to him just repeatedly buying preemptive regen for this SF, he's able to just heal up and actually stay on the lane and farm in between the camps and the lane. But RP coming out now onto the SF along with Inkswell, which takes him down along with the lightning strike array as well. SF down for 30 seconds. Nice rotations there from the Radiant side. Phoenix will steal a haste rune. Looks like Grimstroke's TPing back to base. Looks like they're trying to chase this wyvern, but oh, Ursa getting a bit low. He's going to fight it anyway. And there goes. He does have his ultimate, so he is able to survive that. And ultimate used. They have spear ready. He's speared him into the tree along with the stroke of fate, and they will secure that kill. Well, the Ursa trying to jump up to the high ground, but missing. That's a big keck.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant fortified their structures. Pretty good move if you ask me.
And looks like SF is going magic build here, so we'll see some nice little magic damage plays. I mean, they already had the physical damage from Spectre, so
Radiant's top tower's under
just going
attack.
for extra magical damage right now. And considering how tanky this Magnus is, yeah, you definitely want to go. Oh. Okay, so Magnus has almost finished his Echo Saber now, whereas on the other hand, SF now has finished his Yule Scepter, so he could potentially get a kill in the mid lane if someone decides to prolong their stay in the mid lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Axe is finished getting his Blink Dagger now as well, and they will smoke Corpse, so this could be a potential gank onto Magnus. I feel that's the case. Yeah, they're heading to Magnus, and Phoenix is waiting behind this tier 1 tower. So Magnus could be potentially in trouble, and SF is pressuring this tower as well. They are rotating to him. Magnus is in trouble now. Raze is coming out as well. Out comes the core, but he's used up into the air. But it doesn't matter, because the Requiem comes out and he's Culling Bladed. But now out comes the Mars up, but the Winter's Curse landing perfectly along with the egg, stopping them from getting out their spear. Misses the spear, and now is going on to the Mars and the Grimstroke as well. And Culling Blade comes out on both of them with the Blink Dagger, and it's a triple kill going the way of Axe. And they're able to take that tier 1 tower as well, so a lovely rotation there. An excellent usage of this Blink Dagger, which he's just bought. So insane combination there with the Egg and Winter Wyvern's Curse, as I discussed before. Them getting targeted and then not able to actually kill this Egg, and then it coming off right after the Winter's Curse and then stunning them down. Spectre now. Oh look, another Midas! Oh! Isn't this fun? I can't wait for another 50-minute game. Oh. Phoenix! No, Phoenix didn't Icarus dive. He tried to get... Oh. Oh no. Oh. Oh no! He able to TP out! Wait, please tell me that's not a BM pause. Oh, what's going on? Oh no. He was able to Icarus dive out and TP out and killed the courier as well, and then they just missed. Okay, it's phone. Alright, he's on the phone. Might as well pop that music back on, boys, whilst we're paused. So regarding Magnus, he has finished his Echo Saber. And Mars wants to go a Yules. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Actually wants to go a Yule Scepter. Wyvern. She's just got some wards and is trying to save up for some arcane boots. And Shadow Fiend, he's got his Requiem cooldown in 50 seconds, so I don't think we'll see any plays from him in a few. It looks like they're ready now. That's BM. Net worth's around, let's see. Yeah, Axe is up there. Axe has just had a free lane the entire game. Especially against this Ursa. Ursa's had to rotate to jungle. As I said before, Grimstroke's not the strongest supports. So he can't really provide that much for the Ursa. I mean, I think if they had someone like a Vengeful Spirit, which reduces the armor and a stun, then potentially they could have done really well. But hopefully we'll see it pay off in the upcoming mid-game fights. I'm still question marked. Oh, there we go. Why are you question marking? And so it begins. So SF is going to queue up some Boots of Travel. What the hell is the BM already? Why are the guys so salty over a pause? So yeah, okay, so Ursa's gone Boots now, so no Midas, no Battle Fury. He does not want to fight against Spectre early game. Oh, sorry, Spectre late game. Early game. Bloody hell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
SF, he's got a TP middle now and just try and defend his tower, whereas on the other hand, Lena just having small scrapples with the Wyvern. And Axe is just farming up here. He's almost got a Blade Mail already. That's he's only 200 gold off a Blade Mail now, so that's going to be big. Especially against this Magnus in power. There's not much going on here right now. It's just farm up and push them dang diggity lanes. Oh! There's a Smoke and Deceit bought from Phoenix. Smoke and Deceit heading in courier. That's a beautiful courier.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
SF. He's now got his Boots of Travel now. That extra movement speed, and he's going for a Blink Dagger. Okay. They do have this Blink Dagger. Okay, this may be a smoke now, because Axe has got his Blade Mail now, so they may want to just smoke up with just Axe. Yep, they just placed a sentry there to see if there's an Observer Ward there. Whereas on the other hand, are these guys grouping up, or are they just farming? It looks like they're just farming.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Yep. In comes the smoke. They haven't seen that, but these guys are smoked as well.
What a bounty!
The rune's taken, and smoke has been broken. Ward is placed up here, and they have just seen that ward placement as well. And they find a ward up here. Here comes the SF. Lightning Strike Array comes out onto SF, but it doesn't matter because the Axe Core comes in and it takes down the Lena along with the Grimstroke as well. So those both are down for around about 20 seconds. And now they're free to have a little bit of dominance on the Radiant side of the map. There's Observer Ward here as well, actually scouting them for when they actually come out. Nice little tricky placement there, but out comes the Haunt to try and stop them from dying, but Ursa's on top of this Spectre right now. But Spectre does have Spectral Dagger, so she is able to jump in and out in between the top, the high ground and the low ground, but Winter's Curse coming out now, but doesn't last for long thanks to his enrage, but it doesn't matter because SF's able to get the final kill with his raise. In return, they do get the Wyvern and Laguna Blade coming out onto Axe along with the Skewer and the Spear as well, but out comes the Egg. Can they kill the Axe? Axe is too fast. Can they kill the Egg? The Egg just getting off and they're not able to kill it, and a double kill going the way of SF, but in return, Magnus was able to kill that Axe, so Axe going down and actually giving away 500 gold to the Magnus. But in return, they're able to kill the Ursa and the Lina, along with the Grimstrip as well. But in comes the Inkswell and the RP onto SF, along with the Arena and the Spear, and he's down. So they get their revenge kill on SF. He's down for 40 seconds. So this could actually give them some leeway now, considering all of their ultimates are down. Egg is down, SF's down for 30 seconds. They could potentially push this tier 1 tower mid. But I think they'll use this time with Empower to just try and farm up on Ursa during this time, and then they'll try and go in again. Put some more wards coming out there, but in return they'll de-ward that. Feels bad, but in return, Spectre will get a People's Gift. And I think someone just got... yeah, there it is. Never sure. Further increasing that damage now of Laguna Blade and the Dragon Slave. And Axe, there's no one here defending this bottom tower, so it looks like Axe is just going to try and pressure this and take it. Well, there's a rotation there from Lina, and Axe does blink out and just decide to farm this instead. Well, Winter Wyvern coming up here now. He's able to de-ward this vision here. In return, Grimstroke is able to take that sentry. Exciting stuff going on right now. Sentry wars. They haven't got vision up here. They've got very good sentries to try and detect if they do have any vision in their triangle. There's no vision there. They do see this Mars with the Observer Ward here. And they do see the Magnus rotated here as well. SF he has a Blink Dagger now, and he does have an Invis rune. But this Magnus is so insanely tanky and beefy to the point that Requiem won't do it. I don't even think a Requiem and 3 raises will actually kill this Magnus. He's way too big. But no, thanks to this Observer Ward here, SF's able to see... oh, he just blinks out! Oh, he just blinks out from his Skewer! So he's able to survive that. But as I was saying, thanks to this Observer Ward here, he's able to see when he's actually able to abuse his little combo. Why would you want my face taking up the screen, Lotus? Come on. That's a no-no. He has popped his Invis rune now. But nonetheless, he'll break that and he'll kill this creep wave in order for them to take the tier 1 tower at the bottom lane, which they will. But in return, Mars got a Blink Dagger now. And Lina coming up. The Lightning Strike Array comes out along with the Mars Ultimate and the Spear. Laguna Blade coming out. He's still alive, but he uses his Spectral Horn to escape. He's escaped somewhere. And now, this Mars, he's faltering low now against the Axe, but he gets speared back, and Lena's in trouble as well. Spectre's able to run away, but now, here comes the SF and the Magnus, but they're able to get a kill onto Phoenix here thanks to the Ursa, and now Axe is in trouble as well. He uses his Berserker's Call to try and stop this physical damage from coming out, but it doesn't matter because there's a double kill going the way of Ursa now. And now the wave's pushed up here as well, so this is a potential tier 2 damage as well. They can pressure this tier 2. We'll de-ward here, but this Magnus is paying off. Level 17 compared to level 15 SF. And Ursa's doing fine, even against the Midas Spectre. So Ursa coming in these early fights right now and doing that impact. So Ursa's just going to rotate bottom. However, Spectre Horn has been used, but he does have Midas. However, Ursa is alone here. This could be a potential ultimate. SF's ready in the trees. Oh, 3 teams have found him. And he's getting raised, but Ursa's holding his ground. He's thrown up into the air, but the enrage comes out, stopping any damage from occurring. Well, there's no one here to stop him. But however, Ursa's holding his ground, but the Winter's Curse coming out. Is he able to try and kill this SF? No, he's not. The Manta stopping him. Oh no, he does! He jumps on him with the Earthshock and actually takes him down. Oh, Ursa holding his ground, Mr. Gron. Oh dear. They rotated 3 and Ursa held his ground. It was actually able to punish the SF. So even though this has just happened now, they're actually able to just pressure this tier 2 tower because they've lost their SF. Winter's Curse was used as well, ensuring that catch up as well, that catch off. Oh, but in comes the Sunray and the Call, taking down the Magnus, along with the Egg as well, but Spear and Ult is used on the side of Mars, and it will try and halter them back so that they can escape, but out comes the Sunray again because Phoenix has risen from the sun, and they will secure that kill onto Grimstroke as well. So that was some insane damage coming off there, thanks to the Blade Mail on Axe. My god. He's only at level 13 as well. Net worth wise, Dire are still up there with their cores. However, Axe is doing fine, even though that he doesn't have a Midas, and he will decide to just rotate bottom. He has got a Sanjin Yasha now, so some status resistance, and it's a nice fighting item for that movement speed as well. And oh dear, Wyvern's got a Blink Dagger now. Okay, that could be big. That could be very big. So, if he's able to actually blink into the back lines and actually get the Magnus along with someone right-clicking him, he's got to cancel that blink. And he's going to do really well. Is he stuck up there? I was going to say. SF, he's just going to rotate bottom now and retrieve his souls that he lost. Never mind, it's max 20, isn't it? Yep. And it looks like Mars has just finished his Yule Scepter now and is queuing up a pipe. Oh. Well, thanks to this Empower, doesn't need a Battle Fury at all, and he's just able to farm up as easily as Spectre. And it looks like Magnus now, he's got a BKB. Oh, but the Dire team grouping up here. Raze is coming out. They will fall back. They do have a smoke, so they could potentially smoke a Deceit here.
Illusion.
And Axe now, he has a BKB as well. Oh dear. That's kind of big. It's going even here. Only 3k net worth lead. The side of Dire, however, it's quite even. It's quite a close game right now. Considering all of their ultimates, they can just turn this around no matter how much net worth goes to the side of anyone. But all the Dire side now, they're retrieving their BKBs. BKBs on SF as well, but out comes the RP onto Wyvern. Wyvern not able to get off her ultimate, and she's down without no buyback. But the SF ultimate coming out, and is able to secure both the Grimstroke and the Lina. But this Manta on, oh my god, Magnus is faltered. He's down thanks to that insane damage from Desolate. But now out comes the Axe Core onto Ursa. Ursa's in trouble now, but the Enrage stopping them from doing any damage. But SF, he's thrown himself up into the air, saving him, and Spectre will secure that kill with the Diffusal Blade. And they take down a 4-for-1. So a lot committed for that Wyvern there. Actually, maybe perhaps overcommitting. Using an RP there, but actually going the way of Dire. Preferably, I think they need a better target. Maybe perhaps more than 2. To try and stop that, particularly with the Wyvern as well, because the reason why he did RP that Wyvern is because it's a really good counterspell, especially against this RP. To stop him from using his skewer to push him back. But Oh, Mars is able to blink out. Stop those fire spirits from proccing on him. But they are above the high ground here, but oh. There's the Grimstroke, but actually will blink out. And out comes a TP from the Ursa now at tier 1 tower. They will find these wards. Potentially they could smoke. Maybe. No. They haven't got smoke. But they are all rotated up here either. Spectre Horn is on cooldown for another 45 seconds. So this could be their time to initiate now, maybe. Even with the Spectre on the other side of the map. Roshan, it is up. Just dewarded that. Lightning Strike Array comes out to try and scout out the Roshan, but they're not there. However, they do have an Observer Ward here. The Sentry Ward comes out, and it does find the Observer there as well. So it looks like they will want to try and go Roshan. Haunt's still on cooldown, but it's up in around about 10 seconds. All ults already. Egg ready. Winter's Curse ready. But Ursa is actually able to secure this Roshan perhaps before they can even get in. Oh, he just gets the Aegis, but out comes the Winter's Curse, but it doesn't connect onto anyone, and they are able to kill this Wyvern. So Wyvern down for 40 seconds, even though she used Winter's Curse, but that should be back up once she spawns back. In around about 50 seconds. And they're able to secure the Aegis, so now they have the advantage here, maybe perhaps. Now that they have an Aegis, they can be a lot more aggressive. RP is still up, but Laguna and the Arena are down. Both cooldowns. In around about 40 seconds, they should be all back up, but the Sunray... Oh! And the Diffusal Blade actually doing some insane damage to Ursa. Ursa faltering really low there. He's going to want to try and regen up, but they have no heals. So he will TP back to base. In return, these guys could be picked off now due to the fact that Ursa has had to TP back. And they have smoked up now. There is a smoke. They are in the river. Magnus has used an illusion in the river. Oh, this could be connecting, but now here's the Ursa. And the Spectre all along with the call onto Mars. Mars could potentially be dead here. Egg comes out, but Ursa is able to secure the kill here onto the Wyvern, but out comes the Egg, stopping him in his tracks, but SF is able to kill the Lina in the back lines. Ursa now trying to get out some damage, but they're kiting him so hard. And out comes the Aegis, but oh, the SF's able to pop his Requiem right on the resurrection of that Aegis, and he secures the kill onto Ursa. 4 for 1, going down again. And now they're able to pursue this to tower middle.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So they'll take this tower down now. Potentially, but there is still an RP. However, he hasn't got anything to follow up with it yet. He is used up into the air, but he will skewer himself back. And they will secure that tier 2 tower. And it looks like they want to try and siege this tier 3 now. Ursa, however, he does have buyback. Well, they will retreat back now, considering that Mars and Lina have spawned back now. SF, he's got an Ethereal Blade now, which he's finished. And Spectre's almost finished the Scuddy now as well. This Winter's actually been the martyr of the team right now, dying for all of the dire side sins in order for them to just wipe out the rest of the Radiant side. And Magnus, they're losing these fights because they haven't had an RP yet. Magnus has been able to use his RP. There's a DD, the rune though, bottom however. That's available for anyone who wishes to take it. And they're going to give that to SF. Whereas on the other hand, they are all rotated top. Return. They're all here. And Ursa's found a very nice item. He's found a Titan's Liver. So I'll give him some extra status resistance, along with the help of his ultimate as well. So that's, what, 50%? That's like 62. 82% status resistance. So that's basically like his old ultimate. When he would get talent level 25, he would get 80% status resistance when he would get his level 25 talent.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
And it looks like now they may be trading tier 2 for tier 2. Tier 2 is not going to fall. They're going to fortify that out. In return, they've got a DD here, but they do have fortify for this tower as well if they do want to use it. So they will take that tower. And Radiant, they will fortify their tower. So it's a trade for trade tower, it looks like. Oh! Did the tower just miss on that courier? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, it looks like they wanted tier 3. Never mind tier 2. They've used their fortification, so they know they potentially might want to go for tier 3, which they will do. Spectre has a Scaddy now, so she is big. The Magnus now. Inkswell is up, but Sunray is down as well, so he can't really initiate in that because they're all spread out. Axe is in the back lines, ready to counteract this RP. But out comes the Blink, and the Skewer in! But out comes the Winter's Curse with the Blink Dagger. SF's thrown up into the air by his own Yule Scepter. Oh dear, but the Axe Call coming out now onto Magnus. Magnus uses BKB, but the Sunray coming out now. And Magnus is down. And now the ult from Moz, throwing him into the spear. Oh, but it's the wrong one. It's an illusion. But, oh, the Ursa is very low now. But the RP coming out thanks to the buyback of Magnus. And now he's got 3 in his midst. But the damage is too strong. He's going to fall down. The Skewer pulls them back. But out comes the Laguna Blade onto Axe. Axe is fall down. But Spectre is still alive. But this SF jumping into the backlines with his Blink Dagger is able to take down this Grimstroke. And now out comes the buyback from Grimstroke now. They may have stayed too long now diving this tier 3 tower and they will fall back. Oh Jesus. So much going on there. I couldn't even tell what was going on. But Sunray will be used to heal up all of the Dire team. Magnus is down with no buyback, so this could still be a potential tier 3 siege. But oh, Mars is in trouble. Diffusal Blade, but Inkswell is on him, so it's able to stop the damage from coming from Spectre for a few seconds. But oh, this Grimstroke's thrown up into the air and he's killed by the SF. But this Mars is in trouble now as well, and they're able to secure the kill onto him. However, Mars does have buyback, and Lee is thrown up into the air by Useceptor by SF. And now she tries to get out a Lightning Strike array, but it stops the SF in his tracks. But SF doesn't matter because he's been able to kill her with the E-Blade. And now it's time to siege the tier 3 mid. So they're taking this now. No buybacks on Magnus, nor Grimstroke, or the Lina. All buybacks used on both Grimstroke and the Magnus, and they're able to secure a melee Rax here. I'm not saying GG just yet, however, Ursa has decided to buy a Abyssal Blade and sacrifice his buyback. So he has no buyback, but he does have an Abyssal Blade. But they are all backing around us. The Magnus is backing around about 10 seconds, but his RP is down for around about 20. They will take the other tier 3 now. Sunray coming out, which will heal them up. As I've said before, it's insane what it does. Oh! Abyssal Blade coming out onto the Wyvern. Wyvern's down and got skewered into the tier 4. And now in comes the Ursa again, but SF blinks out. But oh, the Spectre's holding her ground, but out comes the Skewer and the Soulbind, but Soulbind doesn't connect to anyone. And now Axe is thrown up into the air, along with the ult from Mars, but it doesn't connect because he's skewered into the Rax. And now they're thrown up into the air again. RP comes out now onto SF, but the egg! Can anyone kill the egg? It's still there, but the call comes out, stopping him from killing the egg. And now Ursa is falling low, and he's down for 70 seconds with no buyback, and they'll take this Rax now. This could potentially be GG. However, they have just killed the Axe as well. So Axe is down. Yeah, they're not calling GG because they have a tier 1 tower intact. So they can still try and defend their tier 4s. Out comes the Inkswell, but the Inkswell doesn't connect because he God's rebukes him back. But out comes the Useceptor, stopping him from casting his Shadow Rays. But he will stay here still, on the high ground right now. We'll take down these catapults, and he'll blink his way back. The Dire side realizing that they haven't got these towers top. But they'll take that tier 1 nonetheless. Refreshing the cooldown now of the fortification. And now Phoenix has now retrieved a Lotus Orb. Wyvern now's also got a 4-staff as well. And SF's been able to finish now a Scythe of Vice. Along with the Roshan Pit, which is now up. Roshan's up, ready for the killing. However, Magnus is down and he doesn't have RP. Even if he does try and contest this Roshan, he doesn't have RP, so there's no way they're going to contest this. Die side are going to get the Roshan, and they will. Roshan goes to them, and the Aegis goes to the side of SF. So SF now with the Aegis. The Spectre's unkillable. And Wyvern blinking in with the Arctic Burn. Doing some damage to Ursa. Ursa will fall back. And SF TPing. And blinking into the trees. Trying to scout to see if anyone was there. All the Radiant side, they're all here. I have some emotes. I have like one. I can't get any more. I'll try and see if I can get any more. I have like one. I have one emote. They will take that tier 2. And it looks like they want to pursue this tier 3 now with the Aegis. But smoke has been popped. Smoke being popped on the Radiant side as well. So it's just Spectre now. It's going to be a bait. Oh, they're trying to wrap around. It's a wraparound, boys. They're gonna get taken down, but the Spectre knows. The Spectre uses a horn, which stops the element of surprise from the Radiant side, and Egg comes out now as well. Now Lena and the Grimstroke trying to take down this Egg. Can they take it down? They just take down the Egg. Spectre's down. Not Spectre. The Phoenix is down. However, Mars is down for 90 seconds with no buyback, but now it looks like they have Grimstroke as well. Grimstroke's even able to get off his soul bind, but he's down anyway. Down for 60 seconds with no buyback as well. It's just 3 side on the Radiant trying to defend now, but Axe, he blinks in, trying to scout out for some vision, but Ursa is on to the Grimstroke. Not the Grimstroke, the Axe. The Axe is cold embraced, however, stopping that physical damage from coming out. BKB used along with Spider Legs as well to try and get out. But out comes the Requiem, but it's cancelled by the... Oh, the lightning. But out comes the Magnus as well. Magnus trying to jump onto this Axe, but this... Oh, the Aegis is popped, and he's back alive now. And Ursa uses his Enrage to disperse the Ethereal Blade, and now it's turning on to the SF. But SF is called Embrace before he can get off his ultimate, and now Magnus is trying to focus his SF, but he's down! However, Spectre is trying to take this Rax now. The Rax faltering very low right now. Can they defend this Rax? Out comes the Abyssal Blade onto... Oh, and the RP as well! The Rax is still intact. It's just a Rage Rax now, but Cold Embrace is used onto the Spectre. Spectre is still alive. Spectral Dagger now coming out onto Lena. Lena falling very low, but this dispersion from the Spectre is doing damage to the Ursa. Ursa has no buyback. He's down. Oh wait, he does. He has buyback, but he's down for 83 seconds, but they will take this Rax. He buys back now, and this Spectre is in trouble. She has 24 Fury swipes on her, so she is in big trouble if Ursa decides to jump. No, he's Abyssal Bladed the Wyvern. Wyvern now, 4 staffs tried back, but he's Glimmer Cape now, and he jumps to the high ground. He just gets to the high ground, but now he's trying to pursue this Spectre now, but the Diffusal Blade now comes out onto the Ursa along with the Manta. Ursa's in trouble, but the Rage comes out along with... Oh! And the Laguna Blade coming onto Wyvern, but Wyvern uses a Cold not a Cold Embrace, a Curse, and the Egg comes out as well, but the Egg's down along with the Muzzle and the Skewer as well. Spectre's in trouble now, and the Bash comes out, and it's a triple kill going away of Lena. They're all down. Dire all down. However, they do have Mega Creeps. They were able to secure Mega Creeps. Oh my Christ. What is going on? I need more practice. I can't describe what the hell is going on. Oh my Jesus. They've taken down the rest of the Dire team, but buyback's used there. And now it looks like the defense of the Mega Creeps. Could we see a EG TI5 Mega Creep comeback? Please, please. I'll be ecstatic. Oh my god, that'll be beautiful. We'll see how it goes here now, boys. We'll see how it goes. So it's the defense of Megas. Magnus, he does have a Silver Edge now, so he can disperse that dispersion. And there's some BM, obviously. Nice. So it's just defense of the Mega Creeps now. They've been able to... I think that was a Phoenix buyback, right? Because he just came back into the fight out of nowhere, and he used Egg a second time. No, I think he just spawned back. It's my imagination.
I admit nothing but my sadness that
I don't know what the hell's going on in all chat. Some salt. It looks like they're just trying to farm up a little bit more now. Let the Mega Creeps just push out the waves, which they will do. And they're way on top of net worth. Over there, level-wise. They're doing alright. Magnus now, he's got his level 25. He's got extra empower. Oh, but the Hex coming out. But the Requiem tries to come out as well. The Winter's Curse coming out now onto Mars, along with the Sunray as well. Icarus Dive comes out, and the Echo comes out as well, along with the Call as well. Oh, the S is in trouble. He's down for 120 seconds. Buyback now coming out from Mars, but the Abyssal Blade onto Lena. She's down as well. Spectre now got a triple kill, trying to take these tier 4 towers now. But the Mars trying to buy time, using his ult of the arena and his skewer of the spear to try and stop this SF from doing any damage. But it doesn't matter. The E-Blade comes out and tries to do some damage to him, but he's thrown up into the air, and he's thrown up into the air again by Yule Scepter. He's still alive, but they take him down. Spectre takes down. It's a dominating spree. It's only Magnus left. Magnus, he has that magic RP. He's RP too, but it doesn't matter. He tries to skewer them into the fountain, but it's not further enough, and the E-Blade and the Culling Blade comes out, and it's GG. Lads, lads, lads. Oh, defeated. Oh dear, it's 5Snakes1Charmer victory. So congratulations to them. That was a fun game to watch. Wow.